The day I started to warm up, not just with the weights, but with the way I'm about to show you, I benched 100 kgs, squatted 120 kgs, and curled 40 kgs for reps. So today, I will show you the secret way to warm up that took me almost 4 years to master. First, the warm up and the preparation. So there are two ways to warm up. The first one would be the usual one where you use the dynamic stretches and the bands. You take about 5 to 7 minutes just using the band and then doing some dynamic stretch where you don't just hold one stretching point or position, you actually move through it. But the second one is what I call the focused warm-up sets. So basically it is when you have a certain workout that you want to prioritize that will help you build a better physique. So for example, for me it was abs. So what I would do is at the start of my almost every workout sessions, I would do ab raises as a way to warm up. That way I'm doing two things. First, I'm actually warming up, I'm getting warmed up, I'm getting ready for my sets, and second, I'm actually targeting the muscle group I want to grow on, I want to look better at. This way it helped me get better abs and get prepared and get warmed up for my real sets, for my real working sets. And I definitely think it was worth it. I got two things at once. First, I warmed up, and then I was able to do my working set even better. And one important thing to note is you need to really realize and know which muscle group, which exercise it is that you can use in a focused warm-up kind of sets, where you just have to warm up and prepare before your real working sets. So for example, if it was chest day, you need to know what can I do to warm up, not just with the stretching, the dynamic stretches. If you want more, if you want to like have a better edge and get even better results, you need to know what your physique needs. First of all, if it is rear delts that you need to use as a warm-up kind of sets, or is it abs like mine, but you need to know. And if you want any help with that, if you want me to guide you, if you want me to show you which exercise, which body group you need to actually prioritize, check the link in the description. Second step, the cardio. So you need to actually do two types of cardio. The first one will be the zone 1 type of cardio, if you know what it is. It basically is lower than a certain amount of your heartbeat. If your heartbeat is around 100, it's different from person to person, but for me, if my heartbeat is lower than 100, then I'm in zone 1 cardio. If it is more than 110 and lower than 110 and more than 100, then it's zone 2. So here's a better way, a hack that you need to know that I recently learned. It is to spend 5 minutes on each. If you do anything more, it won't give you that much benefits and it's gonna make you tired for your sets. But the perfect is 5 minutes on each. So for zone 1, spend 1 minute, 5 minutes on it, and for zone 2, spend 5 minutes inside it. You can use different types of cardio machines or bikes, everything. If you can use the bike, that's perfect. Spend there for 5 minutes, and then after you do your zone 1, go to zone 2. If you're really not sure or you can't know how to track it, you can just try to guess it. It won't be as accurate, but try to use this type of guessing method where if you can speak while you do the bike and stuff, while you do your cardio, then it is in the middle of zone 1 and zone 2. But if you cannot speak, you're almost close to zone 3. So let's say that's zone 2. But if you can completely speak and still be able to do the cardio, that's zone 1. So try to be in the middle-ish. Don't go too far where you cannot completely speak, and don't go too down where you just can like speak and then not feel anything. How this helps is, especially in the morning, you're stiff, you're sloppy. If you just spend around like 5 to 10 minutes a day before each workout sessions, you're gonna like get rid of that. You will be more adapted as well. You will be more ready for the next day. You will feel less sloppy, less tired. So after a while, you don't actually need to do 10 minutes. It can get down to like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. But especially at the start, if you're really not used to training early, it can help you massively. Those warm-up sets, if you're gonna like kind of feel it, if your heartbeat is getting a bit higher, you're not gonna feel tired at all doing your workout sessions. But if you want to see me do exactly what I just talked about, zone 1 and zone 2 cardio, specifically which exercise I do, which machines I do, everything, I film myself early in the morning doing all of it. Check the link in the description. And the third step would be the main training. Here there are two ways for you actually to get warmed up for your real working sets. The first one is, you probably could have guessed it, it is the progressive overload, where you increase the weight gradually till your working sets, and then you do your working sets. But here's the real one, here's the secret. It's the opposite, progressive underload. So before you start doing especially your bench press, your squats, your heavy squats, your heavy curls, do progressive underload, where you say, for example, you start at a heavier weight and then you go down more. When you can't do the heavier weight, when you reach to failure, put the pin up, make the weight less, and then do it again, go near to failure, and then make it even more less and go to failure. This actually is so helpful. I don't really know why, but it's so helpful. It can make you so prepared and warmed up for your sets. Ever since I started doing that, that's when I bench 100 kg, start curling 40s, 45s, 4 reps. So remember, try it, just try it. Try to progressive underload in your warm-up sets. You can use in that one that's for your shoulders. There are different warm-up workouts. I don't really know their names, but if you want me to actually show you while doing them early in the morning, check the link in the description. I filmed everything from the start to the end, so check the link in the description. And the last one would be the recovery and hydration. This is very important. This is basic but also easy to forget. Each time I forget to follow this rule, I always feel it in my workout session, always. And it is in my warm-up sets, during my warm-up sets, but must be before my real working sets. You need to drink 2.5 liters of water, not 2, not 3, 2.5. That is so perfect. It's gonna keep you full enough for your workout sessions that you won't feel sluggish, or it's not too much where you're like doing the opposite, where it's hurting you and you feel sluggish even more because you drank too much. But 2.5 is perfect. So make sure to drink it while you do your warm-ups. That way it's easier to get it down. So 2.5, remember that. Make sure to try it.